feels like you talked a little bit about messaging, and it seems like we played Joe Rogan at the beginning, and he said what he said, and
He's been
he
saying it for
and he
years.
won't have you on. But it seems like there's a lot of untruths. There's just a lot of lies. There's just like not a lot of evidence to really back up the things that he's saying. But yet it resonates with so many people. And we talk about this all the time on the podcast, and you alluded to it a little bit in talking about the messaging. Why is it that the Democrats continue? It seems like they continue to lose the narrative. Why is it that they can't? It doesn't resonate with the audience that you were talking about with the gamers. What is it that they can do to challenge that? We see what you're doing on social media, fan of it, but it's a little bit of kind of playing similar to the way that they do. Not a little bit, it is. Is that what you feel like the Democrats need to do? Do they feel you feel like they need to get in bed with them a little bit more and play a little bit more of that to resonate with them? Like how do we connect and not lose the narrative anymore so the messaging can get through? Because you named all these things that California's doing, yet people want to hold on to the things that Joe Rogan's saying.
Yeah, including those test scores. Uh, we suck at messaging. Democrat Party, are you kidding? These guys just dominate in the messaging game. I mean, I was watching, I'm old enough to remember this guy, Ron DeSantis from Florida, just 4 years ago, who was censoring historical facts, rewriting history. He rewrote the damn a social studies book in his state, taking Rosa Parks' race out of the curriculum around civil rights. Literally, they drafted a social studies book that took Rosa Parks' race out of the social because of the Anti-Woke Act. The Don't Say Gay bill, which was literally gag orders, not only for teachers, but in private corporate boardrooms. They were on a banning binge. You saw just 2 years ago, 4,340, I think that's an actual number, books were banned in this country, libraries and schools. Republicans promoting that bullshit. CRT, DEI, ESG, anything with 3 letters. But they all have one thing in common, this sort of anti-woke thing. It's anti-Black, period, full stop. And I say all that to underscore your point because they were winning
Mhm.
and they continue to win on that message. Where the hell is my party? Why aren't we pushing back? Why aren't we shape-shifting? Kicking our ass, asymmetry on Fox every goddamn night, weaponizing grievance, othering people, talking down, belittling people, somehow being celebrated for that. And we're constantly chasing it. We're on the receiving end of all of this as they shapeshift. CRT, where the hell, no one even knows what the hell it is. Where do you find it? And so I started a process of iterating. So I want to not just identify again the problem again. I was trying to sort of figure out how to be accountable. And I started going on Fox. I spent an hour and a half with Sean Hannity, invited him. I said, unedited. I said, the only thing, man, is like no editing. Let's just go and you got to take as long as you want. And you can bring all your notes, have all your producers prepare for that. And we had this unedited. And to his credit, they did multiple segments on that and put all of it out. And then I ended up doing a damn debate with Ron DeSantis. And, on Fox with Hannity, basically teeing everything up for him, shape-shifting how California sucks and everything, and defend yourself, Newsom. And started going on One American News and Newsmax and, and I also started a PAC, forgive me, politicians start, but I did it with intent, where I went only to red states because Democrats aren't even showing up in Alabama, Mississippi, and Arkansas. We've turned our back on our own party and on our own people in these states in order to answer your question. And right now, I'm also trying to do that, iterating still, not only having a podcast with Marshawn Lynch called Politicking, which we're about to have our second season, and my own podcast that I'm doing separately, where I had Charlie Kirk on and Bannon and these folks, Newt Gingrich, who's promoted my recall.
Yeah, we're going to get to it.
We're going to get to all that. Good. But, and why I have no problem with Rogan, except he apparently has a problem with me, he doesn't want me on, which is just interesting, these guys. I just think that's a sign of weakness, not strength. And I think that's underpinning in all this. And I say weakness intentionally. Trump is weakness masquerading as strength. Who threatens to, jail elected officials? All of this about is weakness across the spectrum. And I will underscore the biggest brand problem with the Democratic Party is we are the ones that appear weak. In the core, you can look at all the issues. At the end of the day, what undergirds our toxicity of our brand is a sense that we are weak. We're not able to achieve our goals. We're not even able to communicate them. And so I'm just trying to get us back on an offense. And the social media, again, that I've been up there is putting a mirror to Trump. And we're going hard. Rogan doesn't like, who the hell has ever called Rogan a chick and said, why the hell do you, and people won't touch these guys. But we're punching. I'm punching Trump every day. You hit us, you hit my state, fuck you. I'm going back. We're imperfect. We got homelessness. We got problems. Give me a break. So does every goddamn state. You never talk about those states. Pisses me off. So I love this place. I love what it represents. And I also love my party and what it represents and who we stand for and the fundamental issues of racial justice, social justice, economic justice, man. That's what this party's about. But we're not communicating it. So I'm just trying to get out there. Hell, that's why I'm on with you, man. And just trying to get us back on message and basically shape-shifting the narrative and not responding to their narrative.